La Resortera.
Acción.
Action.
Sara, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good,
How's everything going?
Everything's been good. We are getting out of rainy season here soon. How do you feel about that?
High season around the corner.
High season's coming.
Whew. I've been waiting for you for a long time.
I know. So it was a
It's
low
been a
low.
tough year.
It was a low.
It's been a tough year.
I will say that it was a little low on the
the-
Central Pacific side, also due to the bridge, but they did open up things now for the high season.
I was surprised how
been
fast they work on that bridge.
They didn't work on the bridge fast. So what happened was they were working on the bridge. So if some of you don't know, Tarcoles Bridge, you can't really go around it. You got to pass through that bridge.
To get to Jaco, you have to go to the
Have to
bridge.
pass
There's
through
no
the
other.
It was causing these long traffic lines of taking people many hours to get from San Jose to anywhere in the Central Pacific. And during low season, the lowest months of September, October, the businesses were hugely suffering. Number one, because it's just low season. Number two, because no one wanted to come out that way due to the bridge anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So what they somehow negotiated with the whatever bridge fixing people that they opened it, I think, till like end of March, sometime in April. So both lanes are now open. They've been open now. For like the rest of October, November.
Okay.
It's been good. And it's going to continue open for the high season because I guess the businesses were just suffering so bad and they didn't want to lose that high season because the bridge work is supposed to be a year long. I mean,
So wait, so they didn't finish the work?
no, I think they're doing some other stuff there, but both lanes are open. I guess the point is that they're still maybe working on their bridge, but whatever is causing a lane to be closed or open, they're having
Because I
them both
spoke
open.
to a friend not so long ago. He has an Airbnb in Herradura. And he's like, no, next morning I have to go to Herradura. And we were having some drinks. It was about almost 1 in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, are you going to go like to Herradura with the bridge and everything? He was like, no, the bridge is open. I was like, so fast? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, is the work done? He was like, I don't know, but it's open.
It's open, but the work's not done. So it will close again at some point. I think.
Okay. All right. Well, the good news is high season, it's just around the corner.
Yeah.
And let me explain you what I'm doing with some customers that I have for the car rental in Costa Rica.
Wait, why don't we tell people too, what is high season? What months are high season?
Okay.
What is high season? Just in case some people are new, they never heard that terminology before.
Now, some terminologies that we use is mid-high season, high season, mid-low season, and low season. Now, the week of before Thanksgiving, like from the 20th to the 31st of November or 30th of November, I don't know how many days are in November, that's mid-high season because there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people coming to vacation in Costa Rica due to the holidays. So that's mid-high season. Then we go into mid-low season, which is the first 2 weeks of December.
Okay.
And then we go into high season. Remember, I'm in the car rental business. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm not the one that set up the prices.
You're not the magic. You're not up there pulling the strings of
Exactly.
the prices.
I'm not the guy that says this is how much a car is going to cost. I just follow the flow from the, from everything. It's crazy. I just saw like 3 days ago, someone quoting a van for 2 weeks, starting on December 20th. 2 weeks, a 15-passenger van. Make a guess.
$8,000?
$9,000.
Woo! Yikes.
Crazy. So this is what I'm doing. I tell people, I'm in the car rental business because I like to help. And this is what I'm doing right now. People that is quoting cars on the 16, 17, 18 of December until January, I tell them, is there a chance that you can pick up the car on the 15th? Because let's say you quote a car from the 16th of December to January 3rd or something like that, or to December 20th or something like, or to December 30th, something like that. That car could cost you $2,000 to $3,000. But if you quote the same car, picking it up on December 15th, and people that are in the rental car business are probably gonna kill me for telling this, but I love to help out. If you pick up the car on the 15th of December and you return it, I don't care. Let's say January 3rd, car will cost you about $1,000.
Why is that? Is it because of the 15th? It's starting on the 15th?
On the 16th, you get the high season
High
prices.
season prices.
And there's nothing I can do to change that. And I have customers that either one, tell me like, you're ripping me off, you blah, blah. My friend, I'm trying to help you out. And then I have one time last year, a customer that flew before his family just to pick up the car. He flew before one day before just to pick up the car.
Yeah.
Because the prices are way different. Like, just again, like 5 days ago, I quoted a RAV4, and it was 2 weeks, was it? Oh, I remember now. The family was arriving on December 30th, and picking up the car on December 30th for 7 days, it was $1,300. And if they were to pick up the car on January 1st, 5 days instead of 7, it was $100. So I'm telling customers, like, there's the option, and we have more than 50 offices all over Costa Rica. If you can get here on December 29 or 30, go to wherever you're going to go, La Fortuna, Guanacaste, Limon, whatever, and pick up the car on January 1st, you will save money. Because if you pick up the car on December 30th, 29, or 31st, it's going to be a lot.
It is. And the thing is, the rental car companies have to, make use of that high season that they can charge that. Because right now, I always come to you for quotes on cars for clients. They're practically freaking giving them away. So during the low season, it's like they're just handing them out. I mean, they're cheap, very cheap. So yeah, it definitely. So sometimes people I'm a big proponent of like, hey, come during the low season. There's plenty of people coming during high season that's going to help business anyway. So I like to encourage people, well, especially for moving, I'm like, come during the rainy season so you can see what it's like, see what it's going to be like most of the year round. You get better prices. So I like to really encourage people to also come during the low season to help the Costa Rican economy and their businesses. But because plenty of people will always come during the high season.
And I have some repeat customers that, like, right now, I already have reservations for December next year. But the price is super cheap because it's like a year away from when they need the car. Like, if you book a car rental here in Costa Rica 7 months, 8 months away from the time that you need the car, you're going to get a great deal. But here's the thing. And again, I'm not the one that makes the prices, and owners of car rentals will probably going to kill me for saying all these hard truths. But at the end of the day, you just got to figure out when to get the car. Because if you get it, like, during the last 2 weeks of the year, super, super expensive. And that is going to leave you with an only option. Because if you book, like, 1 week before your trip, one, you're either going to find crazy, crazy, crazy prices. And two, you either take it or take it. Because private shuttles will probably, let me see. Let me say this. A normal shuttle from the airport to Jaco, $150, $200 for a family of 4. In December, $300, $500. Not only the car rentals go up, but the shuttle services too.
Everything goes up. Absolutely. So these are good tips for you guys for high season. So booking early. And the thing is, whenever you do book with Hydro, you don't have to pay it right away. So
you pay when you arrive.
Even if you have an idea of your flight dates, even if you haven't booked your flights yet, go ahead and book the car rental.
Right.
And then you think the dates might be.
What they can do is they can modify
You can
the
always
the
modify.
booking, and you will keep the same price.
You can always modify your reservation. We've made last minute modifications for
And
clients.
no extra charges for that. Or if your flight got canceled, and you're gonna come later the next day or whatever, we just modify it at the price that we gave you at the beginning
Exactly.
when you book in advance.
Might as well just book it in advance. Book your flights in advance. It's another good high season tip. So just like car rentals, flights go up too. So I noticed a big difference. Like when I go to travel back for Christmas to see my family, I try to book those tickets earlier because the flights definitely go up around the holidays. I mean, that's kind of like already, everybody knows that, I guess. So that's another one. Even hotels, I guess. I'm not so sure about
Everything.
that. I imagine you get better deals if you book ahead.
Everything goes up during. I've been told that the most expensive time of the year to come to Costa Rica is the last 2 weeks of December. So make your plans, your travel plans in advance. As far as car rentals, that is the business that I am. Get your car before December 15, or if you're coming at the end of December, start with your car rental at the beginning of January. Now, if you can afford it, and you want to say, no, I need a car from December 20th to January 10th, then go ahead and if you can afford it, get it. But the sad part of the story is that some people come up kind of in a budget, and they end up with a small car for a family of 5 because that's what they were able to afford. So I'm just being 100% honest here. Make plans in advance, like Sarah said, and it's hard to see some people without a car during the holidays because they either one can't afford it, or you know what some companies do? This pisses me off real bad. You have a rental car and your flight got delayed. So you were supposed to arrive at 8 a.m. in the morning, but your flight didn't arrive until 5 p.m. Since you didn't arrive and give like a notice or anything, they rented your car to the next person at a higher price and they left you without a car.
And that's happened. So
I've seen that a lot of times. With me, no. Even though if you didn't give me a heads up, we kind of have a 24-hour window to wait for you.
Yeah.
I always tell my customers, hey, something is going to happen, just give me a heads up. But I have some clients that didn't even tell me anything, and they are so grateful because their car is still there at 11 p.m. when the flight arrived, and they were supposed to pick up the car at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Exactly. So some agencies run out of cars. So again, the rental car, reserve your hotels early. Also about driving, expect longer lines in immigration during high season. So plan ahead for that. You're thinking about actually getting out of the airport. If you can get away with just a backpack, sometimes that can be helpful, and you at least don't have to wait for your luggage.
Immigration lines.
Immigration lines. You want to think about traffic and the time that you're arriving as well, I guess, for immigration, but then also traffic. A lot of people like to go to the coast for their holidays. So are all the Costa Ricans. Yes. So, you're going with the whole country. Everybody's going to the coast. So just, think about traffic as well. I would say get out early, but I remember I arrived at 4 a.m. on a flight once, got on the road thinking, great, I'm hitting the road at 4 a.m. I'm going back home to the coast. There was already traffic.
3 a.m. 3 a.m. is the time for me. So
you gotta come. Yeah, you just gotta do everything early. You leave early. You book early. Do all of it early.
And it's a great time to be in Costa Rica. It's the weather is beautiful. Mm-hmm. People's amazing. You have a bunch of celebrations in towns. Like it's really, really nice to spend New Year's Eve and Christmas in Costa Rica, the first week of January. But yeah, if you want to save time and money, book in advance, drive in the early morning or the early madrugada. How do you say madrugada?
Sunrise. Before
sunrise. And just have fun. But make sure you contact me for car rentals in Costa Rica. We will never leave you behind. Final price always in the PDFs that we'll send you. And if we say we have a car for you, we have a car for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think those were our high season tips.
Season tips.
And booking your car early, booking your hotel early, maybe book your tours because those can also fill up.
Oh,
yeah. Literally book out every piece of your trip early. A lot for extra time from A to B. Just know there's going to be more people on the road. And I think you'll be fine. It's still a great time to be in the country, but it is busy. So you do have to think ahead and if you want to still have a smooth trip overall.
And I'm the type of person that always said, book your trips in the town that you're at. If you don't want Te Verde, go ahead and just book your your canopies, your zip lines, or everything in the town, not in high season. If you're coming in the last 2 weeks of December, first 2 week of January, book every activity online and in advance. Also, another good tip, do not pay full for anything. Some places ask you 50%. I'll say, yeah, maybe do that one. But as much as you can, try to say, I'll pay when I get there.
Yeah, because other things can come up. And then for those who are like thinking about actually moving to Costa Rica, living in Costa Rica, so I try to discourage people from taking scouting trips during this time.
Not a good time.
But sometimes I work with people that's all they have. So like,
Okay.
that's the vacation time. They're like,
All
well,
right.
Sarah, this is the only time that I really have to do this. And I'm like, okay, if we're going to do this, we're going to be strategic.
Understand this, and
Yeah,
that.
we're going to be strategic about it. We're going to be strategic about the location. Sometimes I'll say, okay, on these dates, we're going to start in the Central Valley because everyone else is going to be on the coast.
Right, smart.
More people are going to be leaving the coast around this time, so now you can switch over.
Smart.
So again, we can just be a little bit more strategic with it. So even if you're like, well, that's the only time I have. And just know that that's not going to be the best representation of what things are going to be like year round. The roads aren't going to be that crazy year round. The towns aren't going to be that full year round if you're on the coast. So just know that it's going to be a little slower version of what you're seeing, if you're going to be there actually.
If you're
year
thinking
round.
of coming to Costa Rica or scout out Costa Rica, Sara is going to have a retreat in February.
February, yep. Well, actually, so who knows? Whenever they're watching this, in case, check the link below. That'll have the latest dates. But right now, February 2026, it'll be here towards San Jose. It's called the Roadmap to Costa Rica. It's a 3-day conference. And it's not going to be a conference of people just blah-blah-blah-blahing up at the front all day long. It's going to be, some keynote speakers, different coffee breaks, networking, breakout sessions, workshops, vendor fair kind of style where you go around each table for 10 minutes. So we have a nice long lunch break, hour and a half lunch break. So it'll be good. I'm really excited. We'll have optional evening activities for people too, just to like mix and mingle more and get to know the speakers as well after hours. And what was the last thing? Oh, we might have a bonus day. Like
There
on
you
that
go.
Sunday, we'll do a bonus day. A few different choices of like kind of bonus day activities for
There you
people
go.
to do.
And so if you can avoid scouting Costa Rica in December, make sure you want to come scout
Come to
it
the
in
conference.
February.
Come to the conference for
the
3
conference.
days and then
Yep.
go on your scouting. I'm already planning people scouting trips right now that are coming to the event, but then they're going to stay after.
Okay.
So we're already planning it out.
Of course, they're going to have a car from Car Rentals Costa Rica.
Of course,
USA.
you're going to be there on the first day.
Oh, 100%.
To help people with their car rentals. But, people don't really even you don't even need a car rental while you're at the conference.
I know.
So actually, I just put out a video recently. You can walk up to a plaza. I mean, there's plenty that you can do. And then you pick up your car rental and off you go.
We'll send the car to the hotel.
Exactly. They
You
will
don't
send
need
the
how to
car
come to
right-
the office.
That's actually pretty great.
All right, Sara. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. Let's go eat.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And we'll see you next week for Pura Vida Perspectives.
Esto fue una producción de La Resortera.